Hey man, how are you? That's it. I'm doing good, man. Just woke up and stuff like that. Had to go get some eggs and stuff for my sister. Just woke up and have a good amount of energy. The graphics look amazing at the moment. They did some bug fixes. They did some bug fixes, so which was good. They did performance fixes. They updated it as soon as the game came out. They updated it and shit. So which I was happy about because to be honest, the game was crashing nonstop. So they did whatever it took to kind of fix the performance issues, and it kind of strayed away. It might look photorealistic. Nah, man, the bug fixes. I can tell you right now. Hold up. Bug fixes, gameplay improvements, user experience improvements, performance improvements, additional of analytics. Basically, like the whole interface, the whole 9 yards. So basically, like they just pretty much fixed like about everything. I wonder what it looks like on the Pro as well too. There might be a slight noticeable difference, but I highly doubt it. Like, still gonna be cut at like 45 FPS regardless. Hey Lib, how are you?
Awesome work, great result.
That's good to hear, man. Just relaxing. Bandit, how are you? Yeah, I tried to have to go for like 2,000 and shit like that, but she's not cutting off. You found it on eBay for 15% off? But who was selling it? Are they selling it as a digital code though? Cause like eBay's a bit iffy when it comes down to those things. The physical copy? I'm shocked too, but at the same time, it's like I can't really do anything about it. But it is what it is, man. Like there's not really much I could do about it. So we need to check if that guy is still there. We need to check if that guy's channel is still up. Yeah. What about going for partner? There's a slight penalization on my account for some God knows reason. I don't know. But at the same time, it's nothing to worry about. It really isn't anything to worry about. You know, I think that in my personal opinion, I don't think it's gonna affect me because it's a strike against my account. But like, I'm gonna explain when I do hit the 75. I'm just gonna tell him shut up. It's a bit like, you know, like I know that like there might have been certain casualties against me and shit like that, but I feel that, you know, I dedicated my time to this platform for the past 7 years, and I want to let you guys know that like it's just it's sickening to see that I have to like, you know, that I'll be declined for partner. I mean, there's a lot of things I could possibly say. There's a lot of things I could say. For me, his channel is still up. I wonder how long it's gonna take for them to open to the appeal, because he used the F word. Doesn't matter how he spelled it. He still used the F word. He still used the F word and shit like that. So I mean, if they keep his channel up and stuff like that, then I'm gonna make that shit into a huge argument. I'm gonna be like, that's, you know, it's kind of funny that his channel is still up. If his channel doesn't go down by tomorrow and stuff, I'm gonna follow that complaint. I'm gonna make it an important issue. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to make sure that that guy's channel is down for an entire month. using the slur like that, and then he gets away with it. Bro, it doesn't matter if he didn't say it on stream and stuff. He still said it in a whisper. I don't care for my week suspension. I could care less about the strike too. The strike isn't gonna do anything. If they do anything funny with my account to try to manipulate the viewership, or they try anything that has to do with me not being seen in a category or anything like that, like I'm telling you, man, like there's gonna be consequences to pay. I'll make that into a suit for sure. Because I don't think that that's right. I don't think that that's right at all. You know what? I'm just gonna go through everything. Fuck it. I'm not supposed to do that part like that. Because, I mean, I just want what's fair. Us both getting suspended is what's fair. Honestly, I could care less if that occurs. Like, it doesn't bother me in the slightest. I've already explained everything I needed to. I'd just be really repeating myself at this point. It's not fair at all, man. Like, this dude gets away scot-free for what fucking reason, man? Like, this takes too much time. What is this specifically? No. Like, come on, man. Like, you gotta understand something. Like, you know what doesn't make any fucking sense? Like, you file a complaint on Kano Boss and that shit was immediate. You know what I'm saying? One fucking person. You know? It should be the same thing with that guy. That was too much time. No, they didn't respond to me. I mean, I could check, but like, I highly doubt that they respond to me. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. Didn't respond to me. It's alright though. Because if they don't, then I have another alternative. I'm not gonna make it worse than what it is. I just want what's fair. That's funny, man. It's just funny. Like that's all I could say about that. It's funny acting. There doesn't more you could possibly say to that. It's very funny acting, like, I don't know. Samantha, thanks for the follow, or thanks for subscribing. Appreciate that. It has everybody's like legal name and shit. I think I have a plan, but I don't know if it'll work. Because it seems like it's not working here, but it's not working here. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's really just nothing to argue about, man. Like whatever's done is done. Really not much to say about that other than just the fact that like if shit does not progress the way it is supposed to, then I really want what's fair. You know, because at the end of the day, that shit just doesn't seem right. That shit doesn't sit well with me. That shit doesn't sit well with me. And I think that like it needs to be established that like if you're gonna if we're gonna go with the community guidelines, because I can reread it to them too if that means anything. I could reread the fucking community guidelines for them in case they don't understand. You know, I don't mind doing that shit. That's just me. I mean, if you want me to read it for you, I got you. But I think it's kind of senseless to go by your community guidelines and talk about people using hateful slurs, but then you got a guy using the F word. He's dropping F-bombs all over the place. Is that what you want on your website? Like, you want people saying the homophobic slurs on your website? Wow, that's thumbs up, bro. You're doing a very good fucking job. So at the end of the day, it's test proven, you know. Shit makes a lot of sense. Why is it doing that? Like, but you know, it is what it is, man. Like, not really much you can say about that. If I hit 1,500 points, that'd be nice. Just gotta hit this really good. Yeah, what's good, Lewis? How you doing? Maybe driving straight instead of following the road. Yeah, that could be possibly the thing. I think it's all about speed and precision at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, like I could try, like I could try speed and precision, but I don't know how much that would fucking take. You know? That's good to hear, man. This challenge is kind of wacky, man. Maybe that could possibly work, man. I ain't gonna lie. You probably onto something. You a fucking genius, German. You should have been a professor. You should have been a fucking professor. Oh my god. Your mind is getting somewhere, man. It just seems like it's rather difficult to get this type of shit going on, cause like look at this. See? Instead of going for 50, go around it. Yeah, because it seems like it's not working. It's just not working. The problem is that you can't go completely straight. But the 50 adds the multiplier, that's the thing. The 50 adds the multiplier and shit. Yeah, it seems like there's an efficient route, but like let me see something. I think I have an idea of what's really going on here, because I don't think that's the case. Hold up. I think you guys are on to something, but I'm gonna just try something. Yo, what's good, man? How you doing? How you doing, Prince? How's everything? This close. This close. What's good? I'm good. Just seen your thing in Discord that you were live on YouTube. I appreciate it, man. I think I should. Yeah, a lot of people are pissed off about it. A lot of people are pissed off about it. They didn't like that shit. They didn't like the fact that I was banned on Twitch, or suspended on Twitch for some stupid ass reason. Hateful slurs and shit like that, I would have thought. I fucking missed that shit. I need to do it a little bit more efficiently, and then I wouldn't have this problem. So basically, long story short, somebody calls me a faggot and says some hateful slurs to me, and I retaliate, and this is what I get. Here we are. I honestly didn't think so either. Like, who would have thought that that would have been the case? But it's like I said, man. Like, you know, it's a week. He did me a favor. I had to work on my YouTube regardless. So in a way, like he kind of did me a solid. The problem is that he kind of made like a lot of people disappointed. So he kind of made a lot of people disappointed. Now, the problem is that they're gonna people are gonna file a complaint, and that's like the worst way you can kind of like grow on Twitch. Is for you to go to the big dog, well, kind of the big dog, and then try to like, you know, eat from his plate. Fucking hell, man. Yeah, I agree. Joey, what's good, man? Yeah, you gotta watch anything that could even be considered a hate speech. Yeah, 'cause they're very sensitive about that shit. How you doing, Joey? They're very sensitive about the hate speech stuff, man. Like, that shit is crucial as fuck. Honestly. And the sad thing is that, like, I didn't even say anything hateful. I said, fuck you for self-promoting. And for some reason, here I am. So. You know what I'm saying? So, like, at the end of the day, like, it sucks, but it is what it is. He act like... The funny thing is that I have way more subscribers than he does followers. And I barely work on my fucking YouTube, so it's like... It's funny. I don't know. I just find it really fucking funny. Shake my head, man. I just don't see how they expect you to not stand up for yourself. Like, some of these people are beyond disrespectful. Especially using, like, the F word, man. Like, the F word is really considered to be a very patronized speech as itself. Just the word itself is just ridiculous. I just thought it was kind of funny to see myself getting suspended. I know people were pissed, but like, I was pissed for a second, but then I thought it was kind of funny because I'm like, I get called a faggot, I'm suspended. I was like, what the fuck is going on, Chief? We doing something wrong or something? God damn, like, oh my god, that shit was terrible. Like, I don't know what I did, bro. Like, probably releasing the pancake butter do-rags or some shit like that. I don't know what the fuck was going on in that particular moment. That shit had me fucked up, man. Like, I was like, what the fuck? Like, some buttercream shit, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, mushy ice. Hello, honey. Thank you so much for the subscribe. I'm so used to fucking Twitch, it's not even funny. So yeah, I mean, and then the funny part is we reported each other at the same time. However, because I have the bigger numbers, I get suspended. So, how lovely life is, guys. How lovely life is. What's this? Saw your message on Discord. Sí, sincleta motor. Sa parang It's alright. se quedó siente no problema. So, shout abuse. It's not like it really means anything. I mean, you know, shit happens. So, how you doing, Mushy? It's very good to see you, to be honest. I hope everything is good with you. These motherfuckers is doing whatever it takes to try to ruin the partner grind, man. That shit ain't really doing anything. You kind of just making it more anticipated for me to grow. So you kind of did me a fucking favor. In fact, I should be thanking that guy, because once I come back, those guys are going to be tuning into my streams a lot harder than before. So, in all the reality, he kind of did me a fucking solid. Fucking idiot, man. People don't use their fucking brains sometimes, man. And it's sad because his viewer average was only 3, 4 at max. Desperate, man. Desperate people. Been sick all week. Just been waking up all type of hours. Well, Mushy Ice, I'm sorry to hear that, and I send my blessings to you. My spiritual blessings, because I'm not a religious person. I send my spiritual blessings to you, so that way you could be able to operate better and you could feel better, of course. The hateful speech is one thing. All right, so let me give you an example so you have a better understanding. So I can read the email to you before I start this race. I mean, I don't mind. All right. So here it says social blah 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 social. I'm assuming it's a social, right? No. Promotion? If it's in promotion, then that's a alright. That it's in fucking promotion. Alright. So this is what it says. Based on the review of your activity or content, we have issued a community guideline strike on your account. Reason: using hateful slurs or symbols. Where the violation occurred on stream or VOD. Content related to this violation may be removed. So basically, they didn't even tell me whether, and I wasn't streaming for 5 days. I just streamed yesterday. And it says the suspension length is 7 days. So all I have to literally say to that is, if I don't see that guy banned by tomorrow, or I don't see him suspended by tomorrow, I will not try to raise my ban evasion, but I will tell them straight up. I would be like, you know, I reported this guy like 2 days ago for for hateful slurs. If you want to really embark in hateful slurs, he used homophobic slurs to a certain extent, and I think that you guys are kind of like giving him a pass because he's new to the platform, and I don't think you should really do that. I think anybody who says that stuff openly should be, you consider a strike on their account. You should also make it to where his suspension is a month, considering the fact that he said that and he was violating the rules. I'm totally ready to be honest. Yeah, last time I checked, you were running reruns. You weren't even actually live. Exactly. And he was in my rerun. I got screenshots, guys. If y'all guys want to take the screenshots and report this dude, like, by all means, man. By all means, you can do it. You can report this guy if you want to. By all means, because like I said, I'm okay with it. Like, I know it sounds weird, but I'm okay with it. Like, I'm okay with what happened because I know for a fact that he, again, I say it again, he did me a favor. Simply for the reason that people are going to be anticipated for me coming back, and it's going to double my viewership regardless of the strike. So it doesn't really fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like he could have went about it in a different way. You know what I'm saying? He could have been about it. He could have went about it in a different way. We could have talked about content creation, some simple shit like that. Now I can see why Live be saying shit to them, or Jimmy be saying shit to people and stuff like that. It's not because they're older. It's not because they impatient. It's because they say shit like that to people, because some people be wilding sometimes, man. Some people be just opening their mouth and saying shit, be acting like some fucking mariachi coconut head motherfucker, very hollow within the brain, very hollow within the cerebrum, and they say shit without thinking. It's like almost impulsive thinking. So it's kind of sad, bro. It's like some sad shit, you know. And it's like, bro, what the fuck you doing? Like, this shit don't make no fucking sense. And then you trying to get us suspended. Now you can see why we don't host people like you anymore. We out to help motherfuckers, but you guys make it worse just by doing that. Finally, I changed my name. You finally put it to Dexter. I actually like it that way. But yeah, it's some wacky shit, bro. Like it's really wacky shit, and I don't understand it. Like I don't really understand people who do shit like that. But it is what it is. I mean, I know I'm not gonna get the support I need on YouTube because I barely be on YouTube and shit like that, and I get it. You know, it makes sense. At the same time, I'm not worried about it because I feel like, you know, I'm just a little bit more fortunate than others. Like, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Like, I can't really shake it. But now I understand why a lot be saying, yo, you know, like, you're the reason why condoms are invented, or you're a fucking piece of shit, and you wacky as fuck, blah, blah, blah. And it does make sense. You know what I'm saying? Because you got these fucking celery stick, pineapple neck, you know, Jirachi Bariachi shoulder motherfuckers, like, promoting and shit their stuff, and they're not willing to work as hard. So it's like, you know, what the fuck? Like, that shit kind of makes a lot of sense because it shows how desperate motherfuckers are. Yeah, after we found out you got suspended, I'd be timing out anything that could possibly be considered hate speech. I'm telling you, man. I thank Live. I thank Live for stepping up and telling people, you know, get this guy out of here, man. This guy shouldn't be on the platform. Cause I got nothing against people who want to speak their mind and they want to assert their emotions. But damn, motherfucker, like, come on, like something gotta give. You can't be talking like that. You don't see me saying the N-word and shit like that to people. So if I'm not saying the N-word, why does it give that person every right to talk to somebody in a belligerent ass way? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is so fucked up. And that's why, like, me personally, I feel some type of way about that. Because it's like, you and let me not find out that Twitch is against me in any way, shape, or form, and they did that without even thinking. They did it impulsively, because I will really make that shit a big issue. Oh yeah, I will. And then if this was ever to be conducted in a manner where I'm self-defense, I'd tell them I only retaliated because my channel is my sacred zone for people that actually want to support me to be in. I didn't say that to him because of the fact that I disliked him for his self-promotion approach or him saying the F word and whatnot. I said that to him belligerently because of the fact that my intentions were the energy reciprocated to me to begin with. So since he gave me that energy of calling me an F word, I said that to him. I'm like, enjoy your band or whatever the case is. But then you guys turn around and instead of you guys actually looking at the community guidelines, you throw the community guidelines in my face as if I never read them before. And I'm like, I read the community guidelines. I read that shit so many fucking times. You know what I'm saying? So you can't tell me that I was using hateful slurs, because to be honest, he even says 18 plus in my channel. What's the point of adding that? You should honestly, to make it a lot better for me and more efficient for me, you should put 18 plus as a tag so people could understand that the language that's being distributed on stream is 18 plus instead of us actually having to put it manually. Don't you think that kind of makes sense? You know what I'm saying? Use your fucking brain. You have a bunch of people in office that they should be really doing that shit. If that was really the case, you should have implemented that. Yay. Wait, hey Curly, how are you? He started self-promoting and used the F word? Yes. I got the screenshots. Look, let me send this shit to you. You probably, let me Let me put this in the Discord. Can I? Do I have permission to put this in the Discord, Mushy Ice? In the island Discord, the MBK. Can I put this so you can see this? You tell me what I said to him. You tell me what I said to him that was considered a hateful slur, and then we can kind of come together. And all right, so this is the first part of it, right? This is, or maybe I can't post it. And this is the message that was said to me. I put it in the general. My bad. I'm so sorry. But he said, "Hey man, I'm trying to get bigger on Twitch. Can you please follow me? I'll follow you back." I kind of did disrespect him. I called him a spinach Pop-Tart neck motherfucker. But maybe that is considered a hateful slur. Who knows? Maybe that is considered a hateful slur. Who knows, man? Like, I'm good. I'm good, Curly. Thanks for asking. Well, fuck. I mean, I didn't know that was considered a hateful slur, but that's basically what was said. And I don't know how, in any way, shape, or form, of me calling him a spinach neck was considered a hateful slur. It's not even racial. I don't even understand that shit. Like, but him calling me that was acceptable. You see what I mean? Community guidelines section, if they want me to enumerate this in a very mathematical and technical manner, section 1.06 specifically explains any hateful slurs and homophobic racial slurs that are distributed through the stream, DMs, or directly towards you should be reported to us directly. I reported that. That's against that's against the community guidelines, is it not? I did read that part in the community guidelines. Also, self-promotion. Any promotion that's being done without asking the content creator for viable permission should be subjected and reported to Twitch immediately. I did that. I read your community guidelines. And you want to tell me I don't respect your website and I'm throwing hateful slurs out? I didn't know spinach neck was a hateful slur. It could be, and if I must think about this theoretically speaking, if somebody used their cerebrum and they started to think about this, because again, this doesn't take much mental reflexes to understand or process the thought matter enough to explain the situation in a very simplistic platform, right? Or on a specific basis. I might have affected the community guidelines a bit, maybe a bit, probably like, I'll give it like 25%, but the F word is a full 50%. That's half and half, baby. You gotta, that whole TOS, y'all gotta practice what y'all preach. They probably didn't like the way my letter that I wrote to them. They probably didn't like it. Because I specifically explained to them, I was like, you guys really practice what you preach in this community guidelines, but none of you guys practice it enough. Because it seems to me that you guys allow language barriers and a lot of all this other shit for you guys to be able to escalate and it's dumb. It's just dumb. It's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. And I don't think that you guys practice what you preach enough for us to understand that you guys have insegregated all these particular individuals the way they be able to express their emotions. If they're going to express their emotions or they express their speech, they can't exercise their speech with using slurs like that. Just saying. But I have spinach Pop-Tart neck. It's not a harassment in any way. It's just a description. I mean, it is, and apparently that's a hateful slur. Like I said, snowflake. Or we could consider that a particular style. Snowflake style. These guys have snowflake syndrome. And it's very obvious that, the way I see it is that they really took his side without even, hearing me out. That's why I sent what I sent to them. I told them specifically, I think it's kind of irrational the way you guys went about it, because the way you guys went about it is like you took his side immediately. Both our reports were sent in the same day, and you took his side immediately. But I'm gonna raise you a stake, right? So let's let's not just only talk about the racial or like the homophobic slur, but let's also talk about how you guys allow female to male streamers finding loopholes within your system to use the N word, also to perform half nudity streams. Belly dancing is considered one of them because they're not doing it to provide content on your platform, they're providing money for themselves. That's selfishness. There was a chick in her underwear a week or two ago. I forgot the name of the streamer, but like that, there was a guy that was half naked on stream too. He had no shirt on and stuff like that. So what are y'all really doing? And that's a part of your community guidelines, right? It's under the section where the hate speech, the hateful slurs and stuff like that. If you really practice what you preach, and if you really read your own TOS, it's underneath that particular paragraph. Like I said, if I wanted to bring this into a court matter, I could have. They would have lost. Because I would have just descriptively point out certain sectors of each paragraph in the TOS, and I would have said, how is that acceptable? But them saying that to me and me reporting it is unacceptable. Explain that. Snowflakes are just sensitive individuals. They're like, it's a better way of describing that. Okay, so. And that's where we are today. If you must know, that's where we are. So, I got people hitting me up in the Discord, so hold on. And then, well, I don't. Where did he make the announcement? Oh, well. Guys just promoted me. No, it's okay. It's okay, Mushy. I I just didn't understand that. Yeah, he said that he came in here and said that he was proud to see me get banned. And I said to myself, I was like, all right. And then he said, enjoy your bots. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Are you referring to when I was streaming and I have bots in my channel? You talk about stream elements? Oh, I know what you're referring to. The bots that you're about to use to grow your channel. That's what you're referring to? The only thing that was running through my mind when he was saying that stuff was insecurity and jealousy because of the fact that he hasn't been on the platform for 7 fucking years working his ass off the way I did and had the connections that I have, right? The reason why I don't use the connections now is because I'm timing things. That guy has 0 connections. He's at 50 fucking followers. He's probably a little bit above that, but either way, I don't care because I thanked him. Like I literally said thank you for getting me suspended because you gave me more time to work on other things. In my personal opinion, you should be concerned because you have more than 15 people that are reporting your channel. So if I was you, if you don't get suspended by tomorrow, we're gonna make sure that you're suspended for an entire month for the shit that you've done because it's wrong. Hateful slurs. Rarely said anything to anybody that would be considered that, and if so, it was well deserved. So. People talk. Does he realize that? I mean, hey JK, how are you? The thing is, the thing is, you know, when it comes down to my punishment, you gotta think about it in this way. In my personal opinion, I don't see it as a punishment for me, to be honest. I don't see it as a punishment for me because I feel like, you know, there's always repercussions that people get what they deserve. Alright, and 9 times out of 10, you know, when it comes down to the full amount of consequences, right? The only thing to stop yourself from thinking negative in a situation like that is when you truly ask yourself, or you truly say to yourself that, like, you can't just allow one small situation of that to stop you from actually thinking, you know? And to me, I feel like that's very important because that's what's going to help you grow. That's what's going to help you better yourself. That's why I say to myself, like, people should honestly sit there and contemplate on whether this is a good idea to extend the situation or not. Yeah, he tried to do that, but I still told him, I said, he tried to separate the wording so that way he wouldn't get caught. But the truth of the matter is, if you count that as a pass, you guys are in the wrong. And your TOS is broken. Because if you allow that person still said that word. Even if he decided to put the comma or whatever the case is, you still let that man say that word, and you still let him get a pass for self-promoting. What type of platform are you guys on? Are you professional? Don't say you guys are professional, because we all know you guys spend most of your time in bigger streams. You don't be helping out smaller streamers, so stop that bullshit. Don't be fucking lying to yourselves. Y'all full of shit. Okay? I only called one fucking admin in my stream one time, and it wasn't even a stream, it was in a fucking rerun. And he was probably watching what I was saying. But at the same time, it's like, so you're stopping me from expressing my realism, right? and retaliating against people who want the easy way to grow on Twitch, right? Because all of us work hard. Mushy works hard, Riker works hard, Jimmy works hard, Live works hard, Ice works hard. All these content creators surrounding me work fucking hard. And I'm supposed to say yes to a person that is doing follow for follow and shit like that? I don't do that shit. That's not how I grew. The reason why he said what he said yesterday was because of the fact that it was pure, not jealousy, but it was pure insecurity. Insecure because of the fact that he didn't have the confidence to be an entertaining individual himself, so he felt that it was very necessary to approach the situation by him expressing his emotion and feeling good about getting somebody who was 10 times bigger than him suspended. But what he didn't know is that it makes him look bad amongst a lot of people I associate with. He thinks that it's just the people surrounding me that I associate with. Wait until he finds out the outer rim of people that actually surround me. Then he'll know, that guy, you just did it to the wrong person. Because that guy actually helped out a lot of individuals in his spare time, and he didn't have to do that. He could have done most of that shit for himself. You could have went about it in a different way, and you did it the way you did it, and the repercussions for you is now he's gonna try harder to get you suspended or banned. So it's like, why you did that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I find it funny. I find it personally funny because I sat there contemplating and saying to myself, what should I do? And I thought about it. I was like, you know what? If I don't see anything being done, I'm going to follow another report. And if that happens, so be it. But I'm going to make sure that's going to be short and sweet to the point. Because you know what? You got to tell yourself the biggest thing. No matter how small you are, I don't even like using that terminology, but no matter how decreased your growth is, no matter if you're by yourself, no matter how you are as a person, no matter if you're going against a big company, you are your own machine. You are your own motivator. You going up against a big company, I've seen this happen multiple times. An individual person going up a big company where they have lawyers and everything to back them up and shit like that. That shit don't mean nothing. That's leverage. That's leverage. And I do practice what I preach because I've been in situations like that like twice, 3 times in my life where I've been accused for stealing and shit like that, but it was really all I had to do was racism, subjectifying the notion of workers' comp, everything. You know what I'm saying? By myself going up against another company, and they've lost against me simply because of the reason that if you're going to abuse your power, I get to abuse my mental illness. Since we are using weapons here, right? We're having a gunfight, right? So if that's the case, it would be the same shit. David versus Goliath. So, I mean, the way I see it is that the more I'm getting older, the more I see this stuff. I'm going to tell you like this. I'm going to strive whatever I can to get partner. But at the same time, if I don't get partner, it'll give me more reasons to expand the world. I'm about to become 28 this year. I have no time to be wasting on people who are desperate, paddling, asking for follow on the fucking internet. Refusing to work their ass off and refusing to put in the time and effort to become a fucking streamer. To actually know what it takes to grind 12 hours, 6 to 12 hours a day, grinding for their content, being entertaining, being a born entertainer, and being able to release this content, being able to motivate other people to stream, helping them get affiliate. Don't know shit about that. We live in a fucking lazy ass generation. Only a few of us know what it means to work our ass off for years. He don't have 7 years to his belt. I guarantee you that's his first month fucking streaming. And if he's been streaming for a long time to only have 50, 60 followers, you fucking there must be a problem. You must suck. You have to kind of think about that stuff. If you suck as a content creator, you have to find the area in which you're bad at and then find, compensate for that area that you're bad at and then put it into another area to be able to compensate for that particular, motivation to move yourself forward. Um, so, you know, I feel bad for anybody that's in that predicament, but at the same time, I've seen motherfuckers who are at 50, and all they had to do was stream for a week, and these guys were at 500 followers. It all takes the right game and the right time. What's your fucking excuse for follow? What the fuck is your excuse for using the F word? What the fuck is your excuse for self-promotion? Nothing. Stop being a snowflake. And stop using that shit as an excuse to get you by, because it's not gonna work. Oh, the YouTube shit is separate from PS Live simply because of the reason that the application allows you to chat as well too. My bad. I don't mean to go into that, but I just figure I talked about that now. That's why I encourage you guys to think about the positives. The positives are we're still gonna play Avengers. The positives are we're still gonna do the giveaway. The positives are we're still going for partner. Nothing changes. So, like, really, nothing. The only thing that changes is I'm on YouTube. That's it. Maybe more subscribers for me. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. I wish I would have worked on YouTube a lot sooner, but I barely paid attention. It would be a miracle within the week's time to be at 500 subscribers. That would be dope, or even more than that. Who knows? Anything can happen. Anything can happen. You just have to set your mind to it. Where the fuck is the first sector? But that's it. That's all I can pretty much say for now. Like I said, a lot of people disagree with what happened to me. There's not much I can do about it, other than just to wait until the right moment. And then if they don't do what is promised, I don't give a fuck if it's the weekend. I don't give a shit if it's the weekend. I'll tell them straight up. I'll be like, do your fucking job. You want to put the hammer on somebody, put the hammer on people that literally don't deserve to be on your platform. Put the hammer on people who are abusing your platform. Because right now, you looking pretty stupid. Straight up. You looking really dumb right now. You allowing stupid motherfuckers to be on your platform saying shit like that, but then you want to come down on me because I'm roasting people. Get a fucking grip. Straight up. Get a fucking grip. Don't be too fucking sensitive. Invalid lap. Fuck. I don't want to do that. This is the positives of being a mentally strong individual, because I have so much tolerance for a lot of things in my life, and I think that, like, what really separates me from people that would lose their fucking shit instantly is maybe because I've been in situations like this for so fucking long that I'm so used to the repercussions that I really just don't care. Like, if there was people don't understand this. Like, I know, like, it would be the second time that my hard work goes to shit, but at the same time it would be telling me this isn't the place for me, and I'll just do myself a favor or do myself a solid to just enjoy life. I see you writing the message, Lib. I see you. Did that better the time? Oh, it did. It better the time. So that means that around that fucking corner, I just have to be specific about the. So that's all right. I'm happy my girlfriend had fun yesterday streaming Titanfall. Honestly, she definitely deserves it. She works really hard and shit. I can't play that game anymore though. Like I can't play Titanfall. I just really despise Titanfall. I think like it just the game turned to shit and everybody went over to Apex because of that stupid ass update that they did. $102. I think the only thing that I can possibly do at this point is try to get a better. Sounds like there's crackling outside, man. Somebody dropped a fucking body bag or something. Oh, oh, oh. Invalid lab, right? Nope. Nope, I'm still going. Didn't stop me. Damn it. I didn't make it. I didn't make it. If I had a four-wheel drive vehicle, I could have killed it. But I'm just gonna continue going through to try to complete as much as I can, and because for some reason when I signed in after the update, it gave me the ability to have like 200 and something thousand. So yeah. What happened to your fucking computer, man? What the fuck? Oh my god. Alright. 8 clean overtakes. Alright, that seems like something. Alright, 3 more events. Road C specials. What is this, the Porsche? Now I gotta get the Porsche Carrera again. And, alright, so this is what I'm gonna do. It was nice driving this fucking car, it really was, but, yeah, it was really nice driving this shit, but that's my Fair Lady Z. Unfortunately, I can't fucking use it. Because, well, this game is spectacular. So. Alright, so. Now I gotta waste another, you know. Alright. And then customize. Didn't waste that much money though. Just flip. No, okay, I like that. Did some deep ditch shit, of course, because alright. Hello? I wish I could add a spoiler on this motherfucker, but I'll leave it like that. Alright, and then we'll go to career. C for sure. Special. And try to see what we could do here. Because the car is pretty good, man. The car is reasonably acceptable. Yeah, I mean, chatting through PSN is really just a fucking. It's it's dragful, man. Trust me. PSI, blah blah blah. All right, so we have to have that even out, of course. And then here we go.
Smash as many targets as you can. Experiment with your approach. Those blocks aren't always in obvious places.
Another one? You gotta be fucking joking, right? I mean, this is a joke. Is this more simplistic than the other one? You have to be fucking shitting me. There has to be a explanation for this shit. Thanks for the follow. Or thanks for the subscribe, my bad, sorry. Anonymous Ace. That is something that sounds good. That's better than the other one that I did, to be fair. Definitely better. Definitely 10 times better. What the fuck does Jimmy want? That's a little bit better than before. This motherfucker, bro. Try to come at me crazy with that fucking weird shit. Alright. Alright, that's better. That's definitely better. That's definitely 10 times better. I didn't want to. Okay, whatever. Keep it up. The one time that you definitely just don't want to say that shit. Yo, keep it up, and then you pull out the George Foreman grill. Hey, can I fry your bologna? Nah, I'm trying to leave my underwear there. I'm I'm ironing my underwear. No, fuck it. Let's go for another time. I think we could do it. Fuck it. That's it. Oh shit. No! Oh my god. Okay, Lib, I respect that, but I don't care. You said, okay, I respect that, but I don't care. Disrespectful as fuck. Kind of the opposite of what you want to hear. I would have been more, ooh. No, come on, man. No. I was seemingly close, dude. I was seemingly close. I should have done something about that. Fuck. So the idea approach is to go over here and then over here. That's it. Fuck! I was so close. I keep getting really close to that shit, dude. Give me Ronaldo's face and I'll eat it. Wow. Well, that shit sounds painful. I need to try a different approach. Fuck, man. It's... Alright. Alright. Wow. Hi, Andre. Fuck! I was this close. Fuck, man. I gotta move a lot faster. I got to. There's a bit of a algorithm here. I'm just gonna go here. Then I'm gonna go here. shit. Shit. I'm good, man. I'm good for the most part. I hope everything's good with you, man. This fucking guy, all he does is just bother the shit out of me, man. That's good to hear, man. It's definitely good to hear. This fucking guy, Jimmy and shit. The guy who burned his fucking rice. This guy who burned his fucking rice and shit. He's over here telling me the invite link was expired or something like that. I bought some friends? Really? Because I guess he was talking about like Discord link or some shit like that. See, going back in that direction is ridiculous. No, you stopped me a minute before I was about to get it. Come on, son. That's not even right. They stopped me a minute before I was about to like reach that shit. Move! Shake my head, man. PlayStation just got a new update. Shake my head, man. You should have downloaded the new update already. It was already there, dude. Like, it's been there for like yesterday. Wow, missed that shit completely. Already fucked up. That was not the way to go. You missed it in the morning, exactly, yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh god. Shit was so annoying. That shit was super fucking annoying, man. Holy shit, that shit was so fucking annoying, man. Like, I was looking at it, I was like, bruh, come on, what the fuck is going on? You can't. This motherfucker, man. Motherfucker bothering me and shit. What should I play? Division or Fall Guys? Um, hmm. That's actually a good fucking question, honestly. Um, hmm. Ah, fuck. That's actually a good question. Um, damn, that would actually be kind of fun. Uh, he said none. That's how you feel about Division, Andre? I thought you were a Division man. I thought you were a Division man, Andre. What happened? Thought this man was a man of culture, but apparently he's not. It seems like Dexter's not. Oh, yeah, he is. That man's not a man of culture anymore. Taking a break of that shit game. What happened, bro? What happened? Why you got that? Why you feel that way, man? What's going on? Why you feel that way?
Opening round of the championship. Focus on getting a good start and bring home some points.
Keep it up, ma. Oh shit. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Ace driving, nicely done.
I slowed down, dickhead. Fuck. Yeah, it got better. It got better. The bug fixes actually really changed a lot of things. Significantly. It was only 2 gigabytes. Oh no. Okay. But yeah, it was only 2 gigabytes, so it was definitely worth the wait, honestly. See, division is alright, man, but like I was looking at it yesterday, man, and it seems like state of the game, I didn't see no changes whatsoever, man. I even looked at the patch notes too. I didn't see a significant change whatsoever, man. I'm saying to myself that like it was probably good that I didn't fucking play the game, cause I didn't see nothing. I didn't see nothing that was feasible to me. Like, and you know what the sad part is that I still have Anthem downloaded. That's the sad part. Cause I wasn't getting bored of this game, but like I got off. I didn't want to complete it. I wanted to make sure that I try to complete it throughout the 4 days or whatever. So, cause today's the 28th, right? Today's the 28th, so that means 4 more days until. Yeah, definitely be willing to play. Probably be a long session anyways. It's an invalid lap, dickhead, because I fucking braked and nothing happened. Pussy boy. Yeah. Mm. 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 I don't think like I think it would be like I think it will be at midnight. I'll probably be up around that time. I'll probably go to sleep during the day and shit. See what's up. And keep it up, man. No, it's still joking. There's gonna be a lot of boom boom there, you know what I'm saying? That good stuff. Oh shit. Yeah, man. I'm not even gonna lie, man. I'm actually really pumped for that shit. I hope that there's gonna be a crowd on the 30th or whatever. Elon McLaren. It's about time I fucking see you, man. You were nagging the shit out of me in the fucking Discord. You could have just deleted the fucking links and stuff like that if they were expired. I'll put them shits in later. Nagging the fucking shit out of me. I mean, you knew damn well that like I was not on Twitch and shit like that, so. Yo, you stupid. I still don't even know what the fuck you mean by that. Shake my fucking head, bro. You be fucking up. You definitely be fucking up, man. I was gonna talk to you in private about something, Jimmy, because it was kind of like an investment scheme and shit like that. Since I've been doing it for a while and stuff like that, maybe you could probably earn some extra cash and shit like that for yourself, for PC parts and shit. Since we don't know the next time when New Jersey and the or Rhode Island or whatever, fucking New York region is gonna get like stuff. This shit right here. Hold up, sorry. It's called Puff, honestly. Why you wanna know what I'm vaping, motherfucker? You got small lungs anyways. Give his dog. You got baby lungs. I'm joking. Hey, on a scale of 1 to 10, Jimmy, how funny do you think it was when you found out I was suspended? Just to kind of get a laugh out. Bro, I had the dab pen getting high as fuck. You had the dab pen, you were getting high and shit. Why they change my car to red, yo? Is that a glitch in the game? Fucking hell. Shake my head, man. You getting high and shit? You didn't tell me? I did laugh. I did laugh. I thought it was kind of funny, honestly. I thought it was kind of funny. I only thought it was funny because I came into the conclusion of what really was going on. So. Why? Because I find it funny that something said to me and then they go over the community guidelines of what is being said or distributed to me, and they find it necessary to suspend me first and maybe him afterwards, because he still can stream. Not like he'll get the viewership anyways, because, well, he's not entertaining as it is, but it is what it is, man. I mean, there's not much I can say about that. Yeah, apparently calling somebody a spinach Pop-Tart neck is considered a hateful slur. Shake my fucking head, bro. Good thing is that, yeah, like, I called him a spinach Pop-Tart neck because I knew I couldn't curse to him. I waited until I was in the DMs. But it is what it is, man. There's not much I can say about that. Somebody in particular is asking to join the YouTube streams, that he doesn't want to get banned. I think you know who I'm talking about. He wanted to talk to me about the whole ban situation. How long is this? 7 days, man. I'll be able to stream the 3rd. He did me a favor, though, Jimmy. I said this so many times, man. He did me a favor because not only did he give me more time to focus on my YouTube, but he also forgot the fact that these guys are going to be more anticipated to see me play Avengers. That means double the viewership for me. It's an idiot. Didn't think about that, did you?
Congratulations, you won it by a mile.
Yeah.
Great driving.
That's what I said too. For the walls, right? No, okay, it's not. Bro, how he gonna mold for I don't even know. It wasn't even that. It was just the fact that he couldn't self-promote in my stream is the reason why he was mad. Really? Like, if you think about the context of it. Like I said, people are sensitive, bro. He wanted to find that. He only reported me because I said I was going to report him first. And I told everybody in the Discord to report him afterwards and shit. I said, I'm just going to report you because you violating the community guidelines. You said you try to separate the wording for the F word, and you also self-promoted, so you're getting reported, man. Enjoy your suspension. And he said, likewise, I'm gonna do the same thing. I was like, "Oh, whatever, bro. Sensitive." Yeah, but that's the difference. That's the thing. People are not built like us, Jimmy. They built like shit houses. They stumble and fall when the air circulation gets to the point, or the air velocity gets to the point where their environment just crumbles before them. They don't have the capacity to have thick skin. I've been called so many things in the book, even racial slurs, to be quite fair with you. Never to the point where I was like I got sensitive. Only when it came down to like belligerifying mentally ill individuals, but that's about it. I mean, I never really did none of that shit, bro. They be the type of motherfuckers that go to like the water company and be like, "Is there any possible chance that I could swim in gasoline instead?" Because I feel a bit I feel a bit parched, of course. Said like very backwards mind individuals. I've never seen this shit before. Never seen any of this shit before. Yeah, this is the Carrera. It's like their brain is synchronizing. Like this shit is so out of sync that it's just synchronizing. But Jimmy, if you want to be able to support the stream still, you can donate to the channel. That would be much appreciated. Don't give us up. I don't wanna. I was gonna talk to you about something, but I didn't want to talk about it here because the investment stuff is private, personally. Keep it up, but no, it's not joking. Come on, don't hit the wall. Fucking hell, man. Finish at least fifth in every round? What the fuck is that even supposed to mean? You want me to finish fifth? I'm trying to hit a lick? What you talking about? What the fuck is that even supposed to mean? I'm broke for now, hey, but like I said, like this investment shit is gonna earn you good money. You're gonna get good money in return and shit like that. It's whenever you get your bread back. I've been doing it for quite some time, and it's been helping me. What do you mean sus? What are you talking about? Whatever, bro. You too much of a stoner to be making fucking decisions like that, anyways, man. I don't know why the fuck you judging. The fuck? It's technically like the stock market, but it's kind of like more related to like safer stocks, cause like. The reason why I say that is because when it comes to the investment, you have to invest in the right areas. Like, not in the wrong areas, in the right areas. So, I invest in this web design stocks and stuff like that. It's been helping me. It's been giving me back 20%. I think that if you invest properly, you can get back money in return. You always have to start off small anyways. Fucking saying that shit is sus. Yeah, that weed is kicking you up too. That weed is definitely kicking you up. Which is? Keep it up, ma. Alright. Yeah. But it's a good investment, man. It's a pretty good investment. It's a pretty good way to get yourself started. Um, in my personal opinion, I think that it would be helping you out a lot if you did. It's completely up to you. It's like it's pretty safe. Um, you just have to keep in mind that the more you invest, hey, Bonnie, how are you, man? The more you pretty much invest, the better, you know, and the better the significant amount of percentage you get back, of course. So these things are very important. They actually they speak volumes, and over time, the more that the stocks increase, the better percentage of what you get back. Yeah, I'll hit you up after the stream, but every time I hit you up after the stream, you be sleeping and shit, motherfucker. You be taking, like, forget regular naps. You take a certified dirt nap. Because certified meaning the fact that you take a nap for fucking 16 long ass hours, bro. I don't even know why. I know you're not doing anything during the pandemic as well as I'm not. Well, aside from me, content creation and investing and shit, but still. You be taking certified dirt naps and shit, so I don't know why, what the fuck, like. Because my sleep's always fucked up. Yeah, because your sleep is fucked up because you be burning the rice. Putting too much salzone and shit. $16 is good sleep. I'm not saying it really isn't, but I'm saying like that motherfucker be going to sleep for some long ass hours to sleep like a baby. Once we start making bread, I'm gonna sleep like a baby. What you mean you not making bread, so it gives you an excuse to sleep longer? Shut the fuck up, man. The bread's not supposed to come to you. You're supposed to be able to. I don't know. It's 11 a.m. over here, and I just woke up. I know. Ice just promoted me in the Discord and stuff like that, but I don't think anybody's gonna watch me unless it's COD Mobile related. So it is what it is. I don't expect many people to be in the YouTube streams anyways. So. Okay, first off, my Porsche was never supposed to do that. So that's for granted. I wish I could sleep like that. I got insomnia. Curly, what makes it worse is your overly over-capacitated coffee addictions and you being a fucking stoner. That has everything to do with what's going on in your brain. Cause you try to fucking mix the two. I installed Red Dead Redemption 2 on my laptop. The intro mission got me scared. 11 a.m. just blah blah blah. I woke up every morning. Yeah, but that's because your job requires you to be a painting a 2-year-old monkey on a farm. Not kidding, stop. I'm joking. I'm sure Ice Stream knows you don't really play COD Mobile on stream that often anymore. He still gave you a shout out, so that means a lot. Yeah, it does. It really did mean a lot. He said the intro mission got me scared. I don't want them to kill my horse. Well, they won't kill your horse as long as like you don't try anything funny. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't understand. Like, I still don't understand why people watch that shit every motherfucking day. That shit is boring as fuck, and it's repetitive as too. I don't know. That shit is super boring as fuck. 5 a.m. blah blah blah. Hell no. I'm just saying, Jimmy, like, this is coming from the same guy that played GTA and you got scared because somebody was trying to run over your legs as you were crossing the street and shit. When you used to try to do the casual runs. Why chat not moving for me? I don't know why personally. The Porsche and the Corvette is like they're great vehicles in this fucking class. I just don't understand. I mean, like, I get it, Brownie. Like, I get people support it and they stick together and shit like that. But when I used to stream COD like almost every day like that, like, I didn't really get that amount of support like that. So I mean, that's why like I just, not even just that, I just got particularly bored with the fucking game. DT. I think you need some titties in your life, We need some more of that, man. To stop moving the head forward. Fuck. This season of COD is freaking stressful. It's just trash. Like it's just trash as fuck. Like I don't even like that shit. Like I really don't find this season interesting at all. I don't see what's the hype about it besides the gunsmith. That's why I don't be understanding. And I don't be understanding that shit. When I look at fucking COD, the only thing I fucking see is just same repetitive shit. The season 2020 is stressful, bro. I don't like this DLC. What DLC? MP is better this season. It's a lot better this season. But like fucking that other shit, hell no, this shit whack as a motherfucker. Oh, I think he's talking about real life and shit like that. I think he's talking about the season DLC in real life. No fucking DLC. That's Trump's DLC, man. He trying to give us to sip on that fucking annual just the cheetah juice and shit. Yeah, I think that's what he's referring to as well too. But like that, I mean, it's the truth. I mean, nobody likes the so-called DLC of this year as well either, man. Like, you know, all the shit that's been happening to everybody has been like such a crazy thing, man. This is such a fucking crazy thing. The funny part is that people still think that like they can be on support forever, dude. Like this shit doesn't work. COVID 20 new DLC coming. What the fuck? I got a 209 time, of course. I'm gonna go for 210, but yeah, I definitely do agree, man. I definitely do agree. I'm like I said in the beginning of this year, as soon as I felt like I wasn't able to get a job, like even the job interviews, dude. Like the job interviews, they were asking way too much. Like in the middle of this year, man. Like the guy was like, if you want to work for my job, you need to wear mask and gloves 24/7. So alright, I could deal with that. But what about when I start? We will call you in the meantime. I'm like, the fuck, man. That guy sounds like the guy from Series of Extraordinary Events and shit like that. Fucking monotone. Every time he fucking speaks, he's monologuing and shit like that. Like, I just want to know when the fuck I'll start working. I don't give a fuck if I have to wear like stuff for safety. I just want to know when the fuck I work, and I never got a fucking call back. And it's not like I didn't try. I tried applying for other jobs as well too, and this web designer job that I was supposed to work for before my vacation, I didn't have my PC fixed. So, and I don't even want to go through the funding type of ordeal. I'd rather just save the money myself and get that shit repaired. I don't want nobody fucking helping me. Not because if I set up goals, I don't get them accomplished, but at the same time, I don't want nobody's fucking help. Because I don't want no fucking leverage on my back. Stupid motherfuckers telling me, oh yeah, you know, I helped you get that fucking PC, blah blah blah. I help you do this, I help you that. You didn't help me get shit. I do that shit myself. Straight up. No pun intended on that. I mean, I appreciate the support regardless. I appreciate people donating to me regardless. But at the same time, I don't want no more motherfuckers doing shit like that. Because I really hate when people throw that shit in people's faces. Shit is annoying. They had me do the same hairnet, mask, and beard net, lab coat, gloves, wash your hands 3 times before gloves, and like 500 people still caught COVID at the company. I'm lucky I left when I did. Well, I mean, yeah, of course. Of course, it's good that you left before that shit happened, because shit, you could have been fucked at this point. You could have been fucked. And the sad part is, because you have a big ass nose, there might have been a slight chance that your nose could have caught the COVID before your entire body did. So, because you have a Pinocchio nose and shit, so what would have happened was is that if the COVID spread, it would have went to your nose first. So, no, I'm joking. I'm fucking around. I'm fucking around, man. No, it's not, man. I mean, it's pointy, man. It's supposed to be pointy and shit like that. So, and even if I do, man, I don't really struggle with my nose the way you do and shit like that. You be trying to hide your shit, man. My shit's out in the open for a reason. I'm trying to sniff my way to. I'm sniffing my way to the greatest achievements in life, man. I don't want to stop myself from fucking stop myself from proceeding and shit. You got the nostril spaced out for maximum impact, but that's funny that you said that because your nose was specifically built. Your nose was specifically built to burn the shit out of your rice, which I still fail to understand to this day how you burnt your own fucking rice. Why you not on NFS? I don't really need to be on NFS. I don't care for that game. It's dead. To be honest. Jimmy, honestly, you surprise me sometimes, man. Like when you burn your rice, that was like the happiest day of my life because it gave me something to laugh about. Like who the fuck does that shit, bro? You didn't even put the water, nothing, bro. You just went ahead, man. Like you fucking went ahead and just burnt your shit, and then order fast food afterwards, bro. Like what the fuck is the point of that? Nah, young, but I'm not interested in NFS, man. I'm not interested in that shit. Oh, oh, oh. Clean overtakes, clean overtakes. Oh, oh. Alright, now I have to draft a person for 15 seconds. No, seriously, man, like, I'm not trying to shit on the game or whatever the case is, but I really cannot play NFS. There's nothing to do there. There's nothing. The only one person that's keeping that alive is Valor. Valor's the only person that's keeping that shit alive right now. And kudos to him, man. He makes that shit good. Alright, now to pass these guys. I can't do that, man. I just can't play the same racing game. I'm on to the new ones, man, like Project Cars. Oh, oh, there's a lot of drifting there. One of these days, I'm actually gonna visit Germany. I'm gonna purposely purchase a Porsche and then drive Dexter around town. But really, I'm not really driving him around town. I'm actually trying to kidnap him so I can import him to the States. So. I'm gonna find a way to get the fuck out of here. We're gonna use Jimmy's nose as a propeller so we can escape. Is there drugs, Jimmy? Yeah, there's a lot. How you doing, young? How's everything, man? Imagine Jimmy's nose as a coat hanger and shit. That should be funny as fuck. Fucking hell, bro. I'm joking, I'm joking. What do you play nowadays, Jimmy? I don't really be seeing you like that, man. What the fuck do you be playing and shit? What do you really be playing right now? Cause I want to know.
Last lap, hold it together and bring it home for the win.
I don't know where I met Young OG from. I think I'm not really too sure. I'm not saying I didn't, but I don't know where I met you from. It's kind of been long. You probably have a different username or some shit. It's slidey as fuck out here, man. What the fuck is going on? Why you laughing? I'm asking you a question. Shake my head. Why you say that it's gonna be a tough time getting you out of Germany and shit like that? All we have to do is get to the helicopter and that's it. I play Call of Duty. Was that... Which Call of Duty are we talking about? Hmm. So that means you can't leave the country? Shake my head. I'll get you a green card. You'll be alright. Hmm. Fucking hell. You changed your name and shit like that. You on PS4? Well, this is the best time to play Avengers. Did we play Call of Duty together? I don't even remember what Call of Duty we played together. Modern Warfare? Fuck, I don't even remember personally. I don't remember where we officially met though, that's the thing. Well, I guess the lockdown is pretty good, but we're gonna still use, I'm just gonna like export you, using like the cocaine bus, hopefully, if it's still in commission. Oh, I see. You met me on NFS and shit like that. You met me on NFS. Cause the other young that I know is Young Black Man. That's it. Or better known as Young Black Pleb, Dexter. So, but yeah, yeah. The fuck? Hold on. Yeah, but I think you did met me on NFS and shit, but I don't play NFS anymore. That's the thing. Like, I haven't played NFS in a while, actually. I called him Young Black Pleb because he fell asleep so many times, man. That shit was funny as fuck. He used to fall asleep on the mic and shit. I used to be like, what the fuck you doing, man? Like, yeah, he took a shower and then all of a sudden came back and like was exhausted as fuck. Like, what you do in the shower? Ah, holy fuck, man. Yo, like that shit was hella funny though. I ain't gonna lie. So why they double charge me? Like it said August. Okay, that's hella weird. Yeah, I had some good times playing NFS and stuff like that, and it was dope and stuff. But I just can't, bro. Like I'm just not a big fan of NFS anymore. Like I haven't been a big fan, and even when they released that fucking remaster for what is it called, Hot Pursuit, pretty soon. I don't even know if that's enough for me to be happy. You know, like straight up, I don't know if that's just enough for me to be satisfied. That new NFL, like I can't even consider it. It's just like a remake, basically. So I can't even consider that to be something that would be cool or useful or whatever the fucking case is, man. Like I'm not really too much of a big fan of that shit. I think it's probably because of the fact that like I realized after the McLaren update, the black market update, and they wanted us to buy the McLaren, I said to myself, this I'm not I'm just done. Like straight up, I'm just done. Like I can't play this shit. This shit is whack. You know, shit really made me feel like they were just uh, like upsetting and upsetting and upsetting their fucking community, like slowly but surely. In fact, they did it a little bit more often, considering the fact that they try to push the whole ordeal of people wanting to believe that it was alright for them to rinse and repeat content, rinse and repeat content, and that to me is just fucking wrong, man. Like I don't know, man. Like I'm like I said, like I'm just not a big fan of that. It's definitely not like the old NFS. It's definitely not like it. And I've been trying to explain that to a lot of people for the last, like, man, fuck. I've been explaining to them for the last decade. been explaining to them for the last decade. What the fuck? Like I would say the way I would present it is saying hate speeches because I really hated what they did to the fucking game. I really hated it. I wasn't a big fan of that shit. I really wasn't. Yeah, it's like the same. It's like the same shit with 2K and shit. Like 2K be fucking up, and then on top of that, they still want people to buy that shit. No stream on Twitch. I'm suspended for 7 days due to a person that was self-promoting during my reruns, and he called me a faggot, and here I am. So, what we're doing is we have a lot of people reporting him, and hopefully by today this guy is done. So, but apparently, from what the terminology is, I'm a faggot. So, which I don't even like using that word. It makes me like, it makes my tongue just disgusted. It makes me want to spit that shit out. But I got called that, so. And I don't like no homophobic racial slurs being said to me or said to people around me. I don't like that shit. So yeah, that's basically what happened. Alright, well, is there a turn here? Okay. So, that was a nice opening, though. Damn, I love German cars, man. I fucking love them. All it's missing is the weed in the back, man, and this would definitely be, this would definitely help me escape Germany. No, give me stop. I'm joking. It's expensive over there, right? I was watching the stream yesterday, and I thought the screen froze because it stood there for 2 hours. No, it was, we were waiting at the dashboard to see if there was anybody still looking for information about Avengers. So I heard weed and I'm here. Wow. You know what's funny about you hearing weed is you seem like one of those type of motherfuckers that, like, if somebody was smoking weed in their apartment, you climb up to their window just to get a puff. Personally, you one of those. I don't want to pay for that shit because you puff and pass it to me type of gals. Selfish bastard. Don't give a stop. Leave my home. Don't give a stop. It's a fucking dweeb. Shake my head. But it wasn't frozen. It was on there because I kept it there on purpose. Nah, I don't share my weed. I'd rather smoke it myself. Avengers gonna take up a lot of space. It is, but at the same time, like, in my personal opinion, I'm gonna be happy because, yo, like, you don't understand, like, Avengers is gonna be, like, the Avengers shit is gonna be dope. It's gonna be good for YouTube channel. It's gonna be good for Twitch channel. Like, come on, man. Like, I've earned, like, throughout the course of me, like, streaming Avengers, I earned, like, literally, like, on stream and off stream, I've earned, like, literally close to, like, 500 followers streaming Avengers throughout the 2-week span. So I was definitely bound to grow in that community because I have Marvel knowledge and I have knowledge on, you know, loot-oriented type of games. So of course, like, I was happy. I highly doubt that it's gonna take that much space. I mean, what's the maximum? Like, I feel like Avengers is pretty much gonna take, like, what's probably 60, 70 gigs. That's nothing. Yeah. So I don't think that it's gonna be a large file. I think it's gonna be large enough for the entire game and the suppliance of it being over a minimum of 60 hours and replayability. Yeah, but I don't think just as much as fucking COD, Modern Warfare. That's a lot. I made you get the game and shit. Well, I hope that's a positive encouragement for me to, you know, for you to decide that you want to play the game on your own. Because to be honest, the only reason why I want more people to play on fucking PS4 is so we have a large variety of people and a group of people that would be willing to grind together. I mean, we're not PC elitists and shit like that, even though I could say that about them, considering that every time a console is having an exclusive, the only argument that they can bring up is some PC elitist shit. Oh yeah, but we can run games in 60 FPS. We can run this, we can run that. We're better optimized. You can build a PC that. All right, I heard all of that. Thank you for the fucking introduction. But none of that is needed. Like what you're saying, we already know. We already know you run better FPS. We already know that you have unlimited possibilities when it comes to games, modifications. I don't want to use the word hacks, but all that stuff. You guys have all that shit. That's great, but at the same time, you guys are still losing in terms of the community department. So what are y'all talking about? Consoles are being sold more than PC because PC is only for people who want to invest the money in getting a PC or building it. So, in my personal opinion, you know, that PC argument to a console exclusive argument is irrelevant. That shit makes no fucking sense. In fact, that sounds very elitist and biased at the same time. It's a broad statement. You can't bring a broad statement like that. Like that shit just sounds weird. Like that shit just sounds weird. I don't like people who do that. Talking about their PC like it's a materialism type of shit. It's status. You know, like that shit weird as fuck. What are you gonna do when your girlfriend breaks up with you and shit like that? I couldn't be in this relationship with you anymore because you own a console, and I'm not happy to have a PC because I get to run all this. And the fuck is that? Like that shit makes no sense. Bringing irrelevant fucking arguments, bringing irrelevant information into a fucking opening appeal to us having exclusives. Maybe if ideally the reason why PC doesn't have exclusives is because there is so much possible. There's endless possibilities to your fucking platform. You know what I'm saying? Like. Shake my fucking head. No, you can't. No, you can't. I'm not saying console is a lot better, but I'm just saying, like, you can't bring that stuff into an opening argument because simply for the reason that we have exclusives because it's the only probable thing that we can have to kind of make our console great. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you start saying shit like that, it makes you not only look like a fool, but you sound biased, and you also sound there's some superiority involved, bro. Like, I don't like that shit. I'm not gonna shit on PC players for that, right? Because for the rest of them, they, you know, they're nice about it. They say we do have unlimited possibilities, but we also don't have exclusive games like you guys do. And we would wish that would be on our platform, but we're not gonna make an argument about it. Motherfuckers make an argument about it. It's like that Spider-Man comment, right? Like, oh, but y'all guys got Spidey on your console. It should be for every console. You guys, you have to understand something, that we just have the better platform and all this other stuff. It's like, but that's irrelevant. This all comes down to your superiority statement and your insecure statement about why you feel the need to be upset about one fucking character. Who gives a shit about Spider-Man? I'm gonna say it right now. I don't give a fuck about Spider-Man. That's not why I purchased the Avengers. If we didn't have Wolverine, if we didn't have Spider-Man, if we didn't have none of that stuff, and we just had them just at start, and then they were gonna add DLC characters, and they had us wait until next year, I'd wait. And they added everybody else that wasn't those characters, I'd fucking wait. I wasn't gonna get Avengers because of those characters. I don't give a fuck about Spider-Man. In fact, I don't even like Spider-Man. I don't. Surprise, spoiler. I don't fucking like Spider-Man. I like Venom because Venom's not a bitch. Spider-Man's a bitch. He's smart, yeah, he's educated, but I had Spider-Man comics, I had all this shit, but in all the reality, I don't give a shit about Spider-Man. I fucking don't even like him. Am I gonna play him when he comes out? Yeah, probably. But if I'm in a lobby full of Spider-Man lovers, I'm not picking the fucking character. However, you pick Iron Man, we're gonna have a serious problem. So, I love Thor too. I find him a little bit more intimidating than Spider-Man. PC have all the strategy games. They are well, yeah, that is sort of true, honestly. My favorite fucking Marvel character is Wolverine and shit like that. And he's not in the game, but you don't see me bitching about it on the forums and stuff like that. These people just want an opening argument. Stupid. Like, who gives a shit, bro? Like, straight up. He said Iron Man is bad? That's what he said? Iron Man is bad?
Nice move.
Right, right.
That's fifth place. Keep pushing. You'll catch the leaders.
Right. Alright, let's read the newspaper weekly on Marvel's Avengers. Let's see what possible evidence we got against Iron Man being the weakest out of the four. Yeah. German noob. Shake my fucking head, bro. I like the villains better than the heroes. They got some badass villains, I would say. So, all right, let's throw in the positives about Iron Man, right? Let's just think about this logically, right? The positives about Iron Man. Iron Man is a versatile character. He's very basic, but at the same time, you can make him melee oriented. He can possibly be a hybrid build for all we fucking know. If you make him range oriented, he fucking melts. I showed it within my gameplay. I've done the reruns all fucking week. You can see that even in the fucking beta, I'm melting people with Iron Man with 819 to 826 range damage, which gives me critical hit percentage of 152. Okay, a critical hit chance is at fucking 55, and I'm hitting these motherfuckers like I'm a tank. Okay, on top of that, absorbs plasma damage to increase laser damage by 30% with the invulnerability buff and the secret buff, which is when you use L1 to activate the ability, right? Unibeam gets increased to 2500 damage depending on how much plasma damage he absorbs. Same with Hulkbuster. So Iron Man's a bad character. Cons are Iron Man, when you make him into a range-oriented build instead of hybrid, he is weak against melee-oriented individuals and people that do flame damage. Okay, so what? You can fly in the fucking air, and if you know how to dodge, you won't have this problem. So apparently Iron Man's the weakest of the four. I've heard this from even bigger streamers, right? I went in there, I said, you know what's funny is that you only played the beta for an hour. You didn't grind for gear or anything like that. You're just a fucking pleb. Your views on the game make no sense because it's a fucking beta. In fact, to make it a little bit more logical, because I know that you have what is known as a potato chicken nugget brain, because nothing goes in and nothing comes out. It just stays in one fucking spot. And you fail to understand the capabilities of what Iron Man can do in close range situations. You would know that Iron Man could drop Hulkbuster for everybody and heal them at max health because of his buff. But you didn't know that, did you? Because you don't do no research. You're a fucking clown. You're a pleb. And on top of that, I know for a fact that you definitely bathe in baked spaghetti. Yes, we're talking about the pan make other style. So you know you don't do no fucking research. That's why motherfuckers like you can't play the game, and you got a band full of idiots, plebs, that look at the fucking game and then they say to themselves, oh, well, I can believe this guy because he's a big... No, fuck him. He's very uninformative. Don't let these guys that wear these beanie do-rags that look like fucking some Hispanic Ja Rule give you falsified information. That shit makes no sense. He's not the only person that said that shit. Hi, Jimmy. How are you? How's everything? So, what the fuck, man? Like, these fucking Benny Siegel motherfuckers giving out falsified information about characters they don't know about. All 4 characters are good. All 4 characters are good. Hulk is not bad. He's going to be better at launch. Thor is not bad. We haven't even seen him play in the beta. Stop giving falsified information to people to make them not play the game. And eat a dick. And shut up. Shit is dumb. Iron Man's bad. Alright, let there be PvP and shit like that so I can show you exactly how to use Iron Man. I will melt your fucking armor off your fucking body. I will melt everything off your body just using laser. I don't even have to use Unibeam. I'll disqualify fucking Hulkbuster and shit like that. Just lurking at work. That's what's up, man. I appreciate you lurking. I appreciate that, man. Full of shit, man. Every time I listen to somebody go on about, like, the German guy was not even the only motherfucker saying some stupid shit like that. There was another stupid, bigger streamer. Summit 1G said this good. I'm gonna take what he said. Summit 1G said this good. He said, people should never ever comment on a beta, and they should never ever state things and give falsified information to the public, because then somebody can interpret that information and take it to the point where they can encourage everybody not to buy that product. Then in the long run, when they do buy the product and they realize all the information that was stated about the game was false, it's like they were misinformed. And it's true, they were misinformed. And that's basically what the beta was about. Everybody thought, oh, this is what the game's gonna be about. Motherfucker, go back to that interview and go watch when they said it was an old build, because they basically said that. Even in the fucking Avengers, I'm in the Avengers Discord and they said that. The guy who worked on the game said it was an old build. He told everybody. If you're not, this is how you know motherfuckers don't do research. This is how you know how uninformed these people are, because they look at something. The laziness kicks in. The cinnamon bun butt cheeks kick in. They sit in the fucking couch. They scroll through. As soon as they start seeing shit like that, they nothing. Just nothing, bro. Just nothing. It's fucking sad. It's really sad. Some sad shit, man. It's some really sad shit. And that's what it is. To actually be in that predicament, and then you talking like that about a fucking game that hasn't come out yet. I'm gonna tell you another thing. I'm gonna tell you another thing that I find funny. When somebody said that Miss Marvel was trash. Okay, I ran into 5 people that said Miss Marvel's trash, and not a single one of them can tell me the reason why. I'm gonna tell you that the truth, that Miss Marvel only has positives to what her build can honestly do if the game comes out. Miss Marvel, actually in the beta, was the strongest out of the 4. She can hit like a fucking tank. She can heal. She was definitely versatile. She can heal the people around them. She has debuffs and buffs. So many fucking positives. And when you sit there and you listen to these people and they're, oh, but she's trash because, you know, the armor just doesn't work. Okay, but what are you talking about? Are you talking about the invulnerability buff, or are you talking about the plasma buff? Oh no, I don't know. I don't know how to really talk. Yeah, because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Just get on with it. Yeah. Mhm. There's an armor in the game as well too, Dex, that like increases her speed when it comes down to her melee damage. And that's what I had. I had a legendary chest piece that increased the speed of how she hit people. Especially with you pressing R2. Like, come on, man. Like, just this shit, they gotta stop, man. Stop letting these motherfuckers start talking. Let me talk to the Avengers community. Let me preach to the Avengers community. Because I guarantee you, all I need is 30 minutes. And I can explain from low to high information. I can be very informative and tell these people how builds work and how great they can make. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like all these people that were disappointed when it came down to Hulk being weak in the beta, he's not gonna be like that when the game comes out.
It's our final championship race.
Do the math. If you get the right parts and if it's higher than fucking 45 power, you're gonna be doing some serious fucking damage. Yeah, I get it. I was disappointed too, but at the same time, imagine this motherfucker at 800 power, and his healing ability is faster. Come on, man. Like let's stop the bullshit. Like. Y'all guys gotta be patient, man. Like, y'all guys gotta be really fucking patient. What is this tear damage? What is this tear? Yeah. What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? What the fuck are y'all doing? Oh my god. Okay. First off, Hulk can't be range. If you made a range build with Hulk by him throwing rocks and trees, what is wrong with you, Pinocchio? Like, or you trying to make fucking Hulk into the Hunchback from Notre Dame or some shit like that? You trying to make that motherfucker into Robin Hood? Like, I don't understand. He's not a range build. He's a tank build for a reason. That's why I said, man, I'm not worried about Iron Man because I know Iron Man's gonna be the shit, straight up. Like, all those people that said all those things about Iron Man, they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. My rerun said it all. I even showed people how to get the parts for Iron Man and to replay the same mission. That's on you if you don't replay the same mission. That's on you. You did nobody else to blame but yourself. Like for that. You don't see damage, work on it. What? Yeah. I think if my heroic was up a little bit, I still kept my 819 like it was at 400. My cooldowns would have been faster, and on top of that, I would have been hitting a lot harder, of course. But well, the crit hit chance was already there. Like the crit hit chance, you can still hit that motherfucker at like depending on if it hits directly, it like the boss, the spider boss, right? The spider boss, if you hit the boss with the deactivate buff, right? If you hit it with the deactivate buff, you can hit the unibeam at 1,000. That's why I was telling people where is your damage at with Iron Man? Because if your damage is not there with Iron Man, how could you sit here and say that he's weak? Because if I've said this, and I said this very thusly, if you don't have the following, if you don't have range damage past 500, if you don't have heroic up there, if you don't even have at least a good 300 to 400 attack power, you don't have critical hit damage, and you don't have 4-star armor or gauntlets or anything, gear oriented parts, 5-star, at least one legendary part, he's not doing shit. And I said this, if you complain about Iron Man being shit, don't play him. But I can tell you right now, the way you're using them is completely wrong. And the way I was using it was completely right. Because I wasn't pushing every time. The only time I pushed is when somebody was down. I didn't need to push. My lasers did everything for me. Like, they'll see. I'm going for the best Iron Man build, like, in the world. Like, I'm dead serious about that. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to do that. And I believe Hulk is gonna be better too, man. I just hope we get to play co-op when to start the mission off. To start the game off. I hope we get to play co-op together. I wouldn't mind playing with just the regular characters and shit like that. I don't care. But Yep. I'm looking forward to play Iron Man and Black Widow. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in that too, man. Like I'm telling you right now, like Widow Widow is great. She's great. I'm not saying that because she has a great ass. I'm just saying because of the fact that she is great. She is great. She's a very she's another versatile character. Versatile in different ways, but she can melt. She definitely could. See what I mean, man? Yeah, I'm getting it September 1st as well too. Hmm. How you doing, Franklin? How's everything? Um, she just has great damage, man. Like people need to understand that she just has like great damage and shit like that. And that's the thing. Like I've always said this, and I think that she could be a problem when the game comes out, and that's a good thing because I want all the characters to be good in their own fucking way. I just don't get why people who play a beta think that that's what it's gonna be like when the full game comes out. Maybe you're thinking about Anthem, but you should get that out of your fucking head because it's not like Anthem in any way, shape, or form. These Anthem vibes that you're getting, these are like tingles and shit like that. You're getting your testicles tingled or something, and it's the wrong type of tingle. So you gotta change the station and start focusing on you know the possibilities of these characters being great. Because in my personal opinion, like they're not gonna be ass. These characters are just not gonna be ass, straight up. Like I don't know, I don't be understanding that shit. That's why like I always said this in the beginning. I said that people are very misinformed, and on top of that, the problem with certain people is that they take information directly instead of actually observing it or being observant to their surroundings. And when they people really take like if okay, the best way to put this is like people have status, right? So they're gonna take the opinion of somebody who has status over somebody who has realism that has no status, which is fucking really, really, really diverse. When it should be the other way around. You should be listening to the guy that is telling you the truth about what you're doing wrong instead of listening to a guy that says this character's trash because he has yet to figure out the hidden potential and the how flexible the character can be. So funny, it was actually playing Anthem a few days ago. Um, yeah, I mean, I still have Anthem downloaded for some odd ass reason, um, but I'm not saying that like that's a good example, but I'm saying like it is a positive example to express why you shouldn't believe that because you saw an EA game fail, that Square is gonna fail. You see what I mean? They're two different companies. You know, that shit makes no fucking sense to me. Like it really doesn't make any sense to me. That's why I get upset when people be saying stupid shit like that. That shit makes no fucking sense to me. Oh yeah, Nick, but no, there's no relation. There's no comparison. Stop comparing shit that has no comparison. Stop listening to people with status too. I overlap these motherfuckers. Um, Stop listening to people with status and shit. Alright. Shit is crazy, man. That tourney was light work as shit. At least I figured that shit out. Cause I mean, it kind of took some time, but whatever, you know. And I'm not saying Anthem 2.0 is gonna be bad, but we would have to see, man. Cause like to be honest, I think that Anthem 2.0 probably will be better than all the shit that we asked for. Anthem 2.0 will probably be everything that we asked for. So I would be happy, but I would have to foresee these changes. Of course, I would have to foresee these changes. If I don't foresee these changes, then it's almost like I wouldn't even want to give that shit a try. Of course, like you know, like I'm not saying that it would be dumb, but I'm saying like Class C car from Ford. All right, I'll do that. All right. So they want me to purchase a Ford vehicle from the E-Class. I might get the Escort, but then again, the Mustang is obviously better. The handling is obviously better. So I'm rooting for Anthem 2.0. I did enjoy the hell out of the game, so I'm rooting for it. No Man's Sky was horrible when it first came out. Then they overhauled the game, and I enjoyed that very much. I think I've watched No Man's Sky, right? And No Man's Sky to me really isn't too much of a bad game, in my personal opinion. Uh, I think that No Man's Sky definitely over time started to get better, and it's really good to see that. It's just really good to see it. Um, I was just really hoping that they weren't gonna try and fuck that shit up as much as possible. But then again, you know, shit happens, and the only thing that you could possibly look at is, you know, the only thing that you could possibly look at is I'm not gonna customize this vehicle. I'm gonna just leave it how it is and then start the race. Um, the only thing that I could possibly say about it is the fact that maybe and just maybe with Anthem 2.0, maybe they've learned their lesson from the past, or maybe they didn't. Who knows? My expectations are not high about it. I don't feel some type of way about the game. I had my fun with Anthem, even in its dreadful stages, but at the same time, my expectations are not there for 2.0, but I would want them to do different with 2.0 than the first release of that. Also, I would like for them to give us everything that they feel that we need in that game to give us endless in-game content, and for us to not have to pay for 2.0. And if we are going to pay for 2.0, $20 a minimum. It's the least you could do for wasting our fucking time. Just saying. The least you could do for wasting our fucking time. You wasted a lot of our precious time, and I feel that should be a given. That should definitely be a given. Well, it probably would. It probably will, but like I said, hopefully that's the case. But for now, I would rather choose to play. I would rather choose to play Avengers because Avengers is looking smooth and I like it. So, is there a reason why this guy's cutting the fucking grass? Hmm. I'm trying to stay off this fucking idiot. But I want there to be something done about that. I want them to. I mean, hopefully we will see ourselves, but like, no, I pre-ordered the deluxe edition. I pre-ordered the deluxe edition of Avengers. I don't think I did it for PS5. I don't know how the fuck that initially works. So, could you move at a certain speed so I can fucking pass you? He's not. I can't get no draft off this guy. I need 12 seconds of it. Okay. But I don't think I did. I think it's just only for PS4. I think it was only for PS4 and shit.
You're up to first place. Great job. Keep pushing.
But at the same time, like, you know, what I was thinking is
Awesome stuff.
like, you know why I would want 2.0 to be successful? Because then it make me want to like actually go back to it and play. That's actually what I would do. On the PlayStation website, you can put your gamer tag and I see. So pretty much doing that carries over. That's if I get a PS5 anytime soon, man. I mean, the way shit is looking, I don't think that I would be able to get it on the first day or maybe like after the release or whatever the case is. I just honestly depends. It just really, really, really fucking depends. So, in my opinion, like I feel that, you know, I want Anthem 2.0 to be successful, and I want there to be a good I want it to be successful, and I want to be able to play it. I just have to see a change, of course. You're not on your PS4 anymore because it doesn't want to turn on. What the fuck happened to the new PS4 that you, or I thought you fixed it. Shake my head.
You're currently the fastest person on the track. Let's keep it that way. Just one more lap now. One more to go. Victory's in sight.
But yeah, if it is successful, then maybe it'll be worth getting back into. But if it's not successful in terms of like shit that I haven't seen in the game, or if they have like different javelins and shit like that, then yeah, like I'll be interested. But if they don't have anything that is feasibly interesting, I don't even want it. Now I was using my stepson's place. What happened? Shake my head. You were using your stepson's PlayStation. Fucking hell, man. I guess you are gonna wait until the PS5. I don't know when that shit will come out.
Well done, mate. You really earned it today. Great job.
Well, I hope they do, man, because to be honest, the same 4 javelins was like fucking boring as shit. To be honest, it was really fucking boring. New levels and armors and weapons is actually pretty nice. That's something to look forward to. It's definitely something to look forward to. But again, that shit has to wow me. That shit definitely has to wow me. If that shit does not wow me, fuck that. Fuck that, man. I don't think so either. Oh shit. Oh, I gotta figure that shit out too. Just 4 more days, man. That's all we have to do. Or 3. 29, 30, 31st. So, yeah. So 3.5. When 2.0 comes out, I was thinking of starting a new character from the beginning just to see what changes they have done. It doesn't really sound like a bad idea. Whatever armor you get, you can customize and weapons, but you have a level system for all of them. Hmm. Interesting.
Use the handbrake to drift into targets, turning your car.
So the actual gear, the actual gear actually has a leveling system. It's interesting. Well, fucking hell. I mean, that's something. I'm not gonna lie. But man, dude, like I don't know. It's definitely worth it. Like it's definitely worth to give it a try. But I hope that they're not looking for full price or $40 because they could kiss my ass. Straight up. They could kiss my fucking ass. They could kiss my nice white Portuguese ass. Straight up. Reckoning? No. Hmm. Hmm. Nice. So basically, accepted you level up your traveling, and you have to level up weapons and armor, and then you can customize them to certain ways that you like, certain abilities. They're trying to make it like Destiny. It sounds like Destiny. You still need to play what? Fallen Order? That shit really do be sounding like Destiny, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if I'm intrigued by that because I mean, not to be rude, but I really couldn't get into Destiny even when I tried. And it's a shame because I was only interested in playing Destiny at a certain standpoint or a certain time because I had nothing else to fucking play. Um, so that grind was only available for like a month and a half. I honestly would rather prefer playing Monster Hunter than to play Destiny. Simply for the reason that there's more to grind for than Destiny. And that's just my personal opinion about that. But the hardest I've ever grinded Destiny was like a month and a half, and then after that my whole momentum for grinding just stopped. I'm not gonna be playing PUBG anyways. I'm only gonna be playing Avengers. And when's this? Mm. Definitely have enough time. Keep it up, not gonna stop. Class B. Um, Huracan. I don't want to be a Huracan pleb, but it's starting to look like it. No. Yeah, it's Street Fighter 5, in which I already have Street Fighter 5, honestly. Um, I didn't even see the vehicle, honestly. I definitely, yeah, yeah. Street Fighter 5 and shit. PUBG, not really too much interested. That game is whack as shit. Street Fighter 5 already have that shit. Veneno? Veneno is it's a short gap in between. This is that. So the Veneno it is. I just couldn't really see myself getting into Naruto games, man. Like, I kind of know where I stand on that. Shake my head. Lamborghini Veneno is in Crew 2 and stuff like that. I just disagree on the performance because the performance should be better. Um, yeah. I gotta start playing this game right now. But yeah, hopefully 2.0 is good and it's free to those who own it. Or if they just charge us $10, that would be fine. I will accept $10 minimum for it. Like I said, 20, $10, I will accept that. That's the minimum for me. If you ask for fucking 50 or you ask for full price, we definitely having a problem. Cause I'm not with that shit. I'm sorry. What? I don't think it's that complex, my man. I think, to be honest, if you just have a game in which is compatible with PS5 and you purchase one on PS4, because Avengers is already on that list, Cyberpunk's on that list. There's a couple of other games that are on that list, so I mean, I highly doubt it. Um, if those are really the conditions, then what the fuck, honestly. I remember my brother saying that day one consoles, sometimes you gotta give it a chance, and I was like, it's kind of funny that you said that because I'm not giving this one a chance. And it removed my red on the car, bro. Shake my fucking head, man. Desynchronization is a bitch, man. But yeah, I'm a little iffy about the day one shit. Oh shit, I went the wrong way. um, if you have bought a lot of games, you need a huge trophy level, and you have to be PlayStation Active player for at least 4 years to pre-order a console. Yikes! That is a very dumb. If that's a requirement, that's dumb as shit. That is dumb as shit. Price, I'm out and not getting it. No. Well, I'm out time for games while my little use my phone because he's next to me harassing me for my phone. Enjoy, everyone. All right, Frank. You take it easy, man. You take it easy. You have a good one. Thanks for chatting away. Thanks for chatting away, man. That is the most sorriest conditions I've ever heard in my entire life, man. I hope the Japanese really understand how dumb that shit sounds. Like, they have to replay the notion of that in their head so they can understand how crazy that shit sounds. Active member for 4+ fucking years. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of fucking people who literally have been playing since the start of PS2 days and shit like that. You want to count as far back as that? Because, I mean, it sounds like you guys are. Shake my fucking head, man. I just want to know what's running through the mind, though. Like, I want to know what's running through the mind right now. Like, I feel like that shit is just really is dumb. Like, I don't get it. Like, I really don't get it, because it's almost like they significantly think that, like, a person's gonna care about being a 4+ year player or so, if that's the minimum requirements. Like, me personally, I don't give a shit about that. Like, I really don't. It's not like I'm gonna purchase your console day one anyways. So you gotta also take it into consideration of the pandemic, man. Like, you know, not a lot of people are gonna be purchasing that, and if they do, maybe these guys just have money like that. I mean, good for them, but hmm. Hmm. Mm. Yeah. If they're gonna be limited for consoles, that's fine with me, because it's not like I was thinking about doing that anyways. Um, it's not like I was thinking about purchasing it right off the bat anyways. So they kind of like did me a fucking solid in a way. Well, fuck it. I mean, if that's the case, like I said, I mean, they'd be doing me a fucking solid, because I don't really think that getting a PS5 is not a need for me, honestly. I'm just trying to get it, like, I'm just trying to get it when they actually either drop the price or they make a second version of it, which won't be until I break too late, man. What the fuck is going on? Stop. Keep it up. They did a very good job by doing the update, because I'm telling you right now, like, this shit is so optimized. So, Horizon Zero Dawn 2? Interesting. I don't know what sector they're asking me for. It's Project Cars 3, actually. I don't know why people didn't like that shit, to be honest. Like, I don't know why people didn't like that. Like, some people just didn't like the game. Let me see if I could push through that motherfucker. I think I could. No. Nitrous is on some hillbilly shit, man. We don't need that stuff. I'll get rid of stuff. Yeah, it's it. Like I think Project Cars 3 is great. I actually like the game. The expectations for people who play Project Cars 1 and 2, they were like so fucking high. Like, I understand that this game was supposed to be like a successor to them, but like at the same time, they were expecting way too much. Way too fucking much. I'm gonna fuck you up, Dexter. Like, straight up. I'm gonna fuck you up in that game. You really think that this shit is a joke? I'm gonna fuck you up in that game. I'm not even joking. Alright, buddy. I'm gonna fuck you up, bro. All this talk is starting to is being exaggerated, bro. About to get knocked the fuck out. Breaking too soon, man. Fuck. Or breaking too late, actually. My bad. Yeah, but at the same time, the Huracan's four-wheel drive. At least this version is. Should be going around the corners like nothing. It's not. It actually excels through the corners really fucking quickly. It's challenging, man. It's challenging. I like it. Coming to find out I can get the damn stimulus check. They was lying to me, saying I'm not eligible. Do you know anything about the information about the stimulus checks that we were supposed to get? Like, you punk ass bitch. Do you know anything about the information about the stimulus checks that we were supposed to fucking get next month? Do you know any information about that, Kano? Because I was looking it up myself and I was mad confused because they talked about that unemployment was supposed to be like 300 or whatever, but they didn't specify the fucking date. And I don't know if like any of that information is true. I usually don't believe third-party websites like that. Come on. You can do this for daddy. Believe me, mom. No, okay, stop joking. That's good. That's for the unemployment and stuff. I did it. No, I'm. That's one area. That's one area. I'm talking about the stimulus checks. I asked you specifically about the information about the stimulus checks and shit like that. If there's actually going to be a second one, is what I really was trying to ask you. Keep it up, Dexter Mup. Was? I kind of figured that there was no second checks for the stimulus and shit like that. It kind of makes sense. It makes sense though. I mean, all right, Dexter, do you want to play Road Company together? You want to play Road Company together? Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Refresh when I tell you so. That's fine.